Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the port town of Neapolis. The old port town, of course, due for a major overhaul soon and a relocation of the governor's villa. But it's still the central heart of our government, of course. Gaius Agrippa has just arrived back from business in Rome. He's gone for about 2 weeks. Apologies, there's been no video for a little while. Just wanted to address that really quickly. Don't want to spend too long on it, but basically I was sick for a couple of days. Fair enough. I kind of threw off my little schedule I had going there for a bit, and then, for those who don't know, I work as a designer on Manor Lords, the game on Steam, the city builder / battle game, and we just pushed out a new update. So in the little week leading up to that update, things got very, very busy. So it's not a great excuse. I am sorry. I should be better at partitioning my time, I suppose. But just I hate to let the team down when Greg and others are asking me for things and stuff. I like to be there and really show up. So it just kept every day. It was like, okay, I think this is it, and then the next day is like, oh no, all these things come up, and then that's just how it goes. So I'm sorry, things just kept getting pushed. There was other minor errands and things that kind of took time away. I had to go to London for a day. All these little things just kind of crept up. So it just shows, you lose that consistency and it kind of spiraled out of my control. So I do apologize for that. Sorry, we're back. Got a lot to do. Need to get to Albion. Need to get the volcano going. So that's really going to be the focus. And there's a bunch to do in just loads of little tasks that we have to do today to get that all set up. So one of the first things is hooking up our research tree with some better text to come, because the next ones are not going to happen for another hour each, as we discussed before. This one's actually 2 hours at the moment, which is crazy. So I want to get hurried Horia. So this one's going to increase loading speed of warehouses, basically reducing the time or how frequently we're going to have to upgrade them, The threshold of when we need to upgrade them will be increased. So let's get that. Then we've got the plebeian workforce plus 50 for a governor villa with blind faith. This one's awesome, so let's get that up there right now. So this one's going to be first, actually. So when we get that, all of our islands basically are going to have 50 plebeian workforce, which is awesome. It means that if you've got an island that you just want to get all the stuff out of the mines, for instance, and send it to Neapolis, you don't even need to build plebeians at all. You'll just have them. So the stuff people have been asking me to do is build nicer docks, and I totally agree. And they asked me to do that in the previous series as well. The reason I keep putting it off is because the main technologies to do that are here. We've gotten a couple already. We can build a little bit more out into the sea, but really you want firmer foundations. Allows the placement of harbor buildings in water, adding new piers, adding more shore distance so you can build further out, adding quays so it's stone, not just wood. So there's just a bunch of little things that I think would make a big difference if we could get them, but they all cost a really, really long time. But they're much more important than the other things I was getting, especially the other new peer-to-peer trading, like getting new piers. So I'm going to get the firmer foundations and then the piers, and we're really going to focus on increasing tech speed because it's slow. That would take 2 hours basically just to get to these two. So we'll work on it. Speaking of piers, we're going to build 2 triremes here and 2 triremes there because we want them to be ready for when we go to Albion. I think as soon as we click into Albion, we'll be given a ship and we can kind of colonize an island for free. We've got a good amount of money, though, then to colonize a second or a third island even, I think. And on top of that, then, I want to bring the ships to follow so that we can really fan out and find good islands. So that's really why I want lots of ships ready to go. Speaking of ships ready to go, we have the Caesar here outside Sicilia. And Sicilia, we're just delivering 192 sardines in order to obtain the watchful Villicus.
Thank you.
And we're going to send him straight back to Neapolis and pick up more sardines because we're then going to go to Lilybaeon for Valeria. 221 sardines for her, and we'll get a good amount of money. Another quest we're doing is we have to go down to Diana's island to further the Ocassus chain. So, of course, there was a tremors felt all over Latium, and we're going to now talk to Diana about it.
Help me out. It won't be
Marble
boring.
splendor and concrete foundations could not keep the Villa Augusta from suffering in the quake. A fault has opened up in the villa's gardens. The merry fountain tinkles no more. Its basin lies shattered. Something dark looms in the water. Will you investigate? Yes. Shadows play at the bottom of the pool. They form a monstrous head, smooth and dark, but even as your guards poke it with their spears, the thing does not flinch. It is a statue. Though how it came to be down there, no one knows.
Oh, Father had loads of statues. Can't say I recognize this one.
An ominous statue.
Take a
A
look.
monstrosity that seems to twist and writhe within the dark glass. We also just destroyed a few military ships here, so we want to offload what we picked up. So we'll just do that. I assume we have to take it, to Sicilia.
Or bags. Whichever.
Waiting for your decree.
Waiting for your decree. Alright, let's get these ships. Actually, let's just get that ship. Is this the one? This UI bug is really annoying when it says it's part of a fleet, but it's not. Yes, this is the one. Let's go to Sinis. These two can just go there. We're going to group up a few of these ships, a few of our military ships, because we want to go attack one other quest we have, which is the Quinqueroom that's sat on the western part of the map, flanked by 2 Pentaconters. We want to gather our ships together and kind of take them all down at once. So I'm going to get... yeah, basically 6 ships to go do that. That should be enough. Okay. Now, in the meantime, what are we going to be building? So, not going to do any major building for a little while. We want to increase the concrete production yet again. So, what I'm going to go for is a new warehouse there. And we'll just get a block of concrete, basically, and slam it down there. So, just additional concrete, basically, because we have... you know, a surplus of limestone, a surplus of silica. Let's burn through it. Let's get as much concrete as we can going so that we can pave all the little roads out here on this side and the roads, more importantly, that are in on this district, aiming towards the Forum. So, of course, this is an incomplete district, but it's building out nicely. Thanks for all the kind words about the baths and stuff. That does look good. And people seem to think so that's awesome to hear. And I look forward to building up and around it as well when we get additional cosmetic packs and stuff. Okay, so in order to make sure we can handle all that, I mean, the workforce is fine, but let's increase the amount of sand production. So speaking of coastlines, let's extend this coastline out here. And I was thinking that we could do the garum in this area. So I'm just going to bring this up here and up here. Because, looking through our consumer goods, garum is really slightly low now. And we ship garum to Capua. So, yeah, we can see that's not producing enough. Garum has a negative effect on its building. It's, what is it, -2 happiness, I want to say. Yeah, but it does make money at least. So we're going to move these now over here. And we've got 3 of them. And I say, let's go to 5. Not just 4, let's go to 5. Because we know we're going to be growing a bit further, right? So let's do something like that. Let's wrap it around. It's totally fine. Now the reason I chose here is because we're not affecting very much. You know, maybe this building, but it's mostly water. It's kind of off on its own. I think it's a good location. So let's go with some mackerel halls here. Scumber shacks. 2, maybe 4 in total would be good. Might be overkill with 4. Let's do that. We're going to move that sand then, or silica rather, over here. We'll move the salt pond over this way. And we can't, like I said, the coastline here is very tight. Can't really build out too much. Yeah, man, it doesn't even let me do that. Why? It seems like it fits totally fine. You might just need another tile of space. Although it feels like it should, yeah. Feels like it shouldn't though. Let's just fill that to here as well. I mean, you could just fill it to there actually. Would that work? And get rid of this entirely? That would look, I mean, it looks weird. Could flip it, I suppose. Can we flip it? Arguably looks weirder. So yeah, so I'll just leave it the way it was, just for aesthetic purposes. But you can see it's all finicky. So I really want to get those technologies that improve all this stuff. So we don't need to do this, but I just think that it looks weird otherwise. I'll leave this filled in just because it's fine. Otherwise there's a gap there. And then behind that we need another one. Yeah, just go to about here, I guess, and just cut this straight across. Something like that's okay. Anyway, so yeah, a bit messy. Until we can get those key sides and go further out, it's going to be... I'm not saying this is even perfect. I'm sure you can make that look better, but yeah. Time is of the essence. So, let's bring this over here. Actually, we probably don't need that anymore. Let's get rid of that one. And instead, we'll do silica out this way. So maybe 2 here. We just move that away for a second. Bring one here. Can we fit this in between? We can actually, yeah, basically. Sort of. And just connect that across. So again, I mean, we have used more space than we had, but it also just looks strange doing that, but that's the way it's got to be. So that's 1, 2. We're keeping the fishy. Any fish here? We're not seeing the radius. Sometimes the radius doesn't appear for me, I notice. It's like a little, I assume, graphical bug, where we just don't see it. But anyway, whatever. Actually, while we're in this area, it made me think of something. I don't really want the charcoal kilns here anymore. They cause fire risk. So we can extend this over to the mine and get coal here instead. Shall we? I think we shall. But this will need its own little warehouse. And the problem being all the way over here on its own means that if there's a fire or a riot or something, we can't really help it out too much. We're just going to have to leave it. I'm not going to build a dedicated custodies just for one building. Okay. So yeah, banged a few things off the checklist there for sure. Let's see what we got. So Caesar has arrived. Let's dump the item back in. And we needed 200 and something of this, so we've only got 150 right now. And what was it? 221 sardines. Have we arrived at Sicilia's? Not yet. We're on the way. The military ships have kind of congregated. And we'll just get them to move down here. Let me know when you get there now, and then I'll pay attention to the quest. Great. Okay. Concrete up to 75, looking good. So something else I want to do with the concrete is actually bring it down to the Isle of Falernum. Falernum is where we make grapes? Yes. Which is a plantation which can benefit from having an aqueduct. Although I think we don't have the technology for that benefit yet. But it would be great to get this in and built anyway, just have it ready. Something else they mentioned in the patch notes, it's not happened yet, but they're going to readjust the Sandark to not be a forest camp and actually make it a plantation. It kind of made sense to me that it wasn't a plantation. I mean, I assume more water makes trees grow better, but it's kind of a longer term thing than I think something that actually has a harvest, like grapes. So I was kind of okay with it, and that's why we built it over here. So now it's like, oh, well now we can build it to get a benefit from the aqueducts. So we might have to redo that. But it hasn't happened yet. It'll be in the next patch, I believe. Or at least it's something they were looking into. Ooh, getting a bit of a riot going on. Happiness is at negative 194. Yeah, well, it can happen, I suppose. I should be out there handling it, no problem. Alright, let's see what else we're missing on the goods chain. Oh yeah, I think I remembered senatorial togas, or just togas generally, are low. So we have a loom weavery here. Let's activate it. But we're very low on cloth and Tyrian purple. Although I do believe we've probably got enough flax. So what I'm going to do is just build double the chain. So we've added a new building. So every loom weavery needs 2 regular weaveries, or weavers, and they need 2 dye works. So we could, I think, just copy these over and check what that looks like.
Construction of a ship has finished.
It's kind of annoying it wouldn't let me do that properly, but we'll just stitch that in here. Great. I think that's it. If that's it, that's really simple. So we'll have a look. The togas will be more than enough. The question is, are we supplying them correctly? The linen will be 2 for 2. The purple will be 2 for 2. But the raw material... Well, first off, let's look at flax. Flax will be apparently dead even, actually, which is just coincidence. The snails, though, they'll be different, right? Yeah, we're going to need more snaileries, which is fine. So there's snaileries here. There we go. Just get rid of one of the sardines for now. It's fine. Okay, so we just made a few additional triremes. Park these guys here. This one's just parked over there, so that's okay. In fact, let's bring them together just so we have them in the same area. Command completed. Our fleet. Oh, look at that. Beasts. Oh, one of them is a trade ship. Whoops. What are you doing here? Get out of here. That was obviously my fault. I must have drag selected too many. Alright, so we're almost there. Let's just get to about here, and then you let me know when you're there. It should be any minute. The other thing we need to do, actually, I suppose, thinking about it, is we took that... Oh, no, we didn't. There's a contract for Concordia. Did I miss it? Oh, I missed it. At the start of the episode, there was a really good one here. Oh, well. Like, when time has paused, I quickly checked who had contracts, and it was for 15,000 to deliver tunics. Now, I don't know if I had tunics or not, but the item that came with it was good. It was a good captain. But oh well. Plantations in range consume 50% less water. That's kind of okay. Although they only consume like 4, maybe 5 water, so it's not huge. But yeah, let's do that. And you just have to find 5 crates.
My father had
what about her? Workforce is reduced for kitchens. Hestian culinarian. I think the water consumption I'd rather, but yeah, either one is actually kind of okay. So collect 5 things in the water. Alright, so this is going to be a bit jarring for you guys. Oh, that one's pretty close to the pirate base. I'll tell you what, we'll do it with the fleet after they're done with the quest, and they're almost there. So let's just do that now.
Think on it.
I refuse. By the way, have we reached Sicilia? We should probably focus on that. Yep. Hand in the ominous statue.
Where did you find this, Praetor? Because it would have been better to let it lie.
I found it at Villa Augusta.
This thing belongs to her temple. It is tainted with the flesh of men. A hound of Dindamine. Take it back. Take it before he sees.
Take it back?
No.
Oh, it's changed name. Dindaminiac Idol. Sicilia wants nothing to do with this man-eating monster. Does anyone?
What could you possibly
Oh, we're
require?
shaking.
All over from that journey.
This is a disaster. Vulcan does not tolerate the man-eater Dindamine. He's out to destroy her idol and all who touched it.
We stand, waiting.
I don't know.
You couldn't have known. I think all may yet be forgiven if we offer him repentance, consecrated with the ashes of Occasus.
I think we've got enough fish now, by the way. Oh, no, we don't. We need 21. There's something else I wanted to do here, and I just can't quite remember. Yeah, I don't know. One thing I want to check as well was coal. Yeah, that's enough now with the mine. That's awesome, by the way. I love the fact that we can do that. Such nice... Whoa. These get destroyed from the quake or something. Alright, well, anyway, our ships have arrived, so let's do that.
Under attack.
Spread out. Ship's under attack. What? Nope. Definitely not, but okay. Okay, so we've got 3 ships. I'll tell you what, we'll do 3 for one little pentaconter on the left and 1 for the pentaconter on the right. Then we'll combine forces to go for the quincunxereme. So by the way, this is the quest for Mare Infestum, destroy quincunxereme. It's one of the Equites gave us this quest.
Waiting for your decree.
Whoa. I must have hit the radar there.
Dive is on.
Alright, you go to Neapolis. Probably pulled that ship out a little too early, but I like to play it safe, I guess. You can go to Neapolis now as well. Alright, that should be easy enough. Wow, he's still hitting him even though he's gone that far. I guess it was good to pull him out early. There is a pirate ship roaming around the map actually too. 8,020 and 20. Excellent.
Away, Praetor.
Really not that much considering how long I took to do this.
We stand, waiting.
Now I want you guys to fan out, split up, and find different bits of flotsam, please. What do we have to do? We have to collect volcanic ash around Sinis. Oh, that happened from the quake, was it?
The ashes are slippery. It is like trudging through deep snow. 1 step toward Occasus equals 3 in the Eternal City.
Alright,
You
that's
have
it.
braved Occasus. The sacrifice, it must be wrested from the mountain, one in darkness with the Dolabra. Of course,
The Dolabra?
you are the Praetor.
Been playing Arc Raiders. That's a shotgun in Arc Raiders.
On the day of
An
the
energy
eruption,
shotgun.
an ill wind whipped through the streets. Debris fell, great rocks, as if launched by enemy catapults, and then dancing flakes of ash.
Oh, little kids. Oh yeah, I guess there is kids
I
in the
cannot command you,
main city too.
but if you
Oh,
do
there's me.
this on behalf of the good people, they will love you all the more. Everyone will know how much you gave.
Right, so deliver to Sacellum Port as many raw materials
Sometimes
obtained from mountain
we find
slots
hollows
as you would like
inside
to
the
sacrifice.
ashes,
Interesting.
little pockets of air. I wonder how that could come to be, because the ash was everywhere.
Well, we just have we've got
We
triremes
shall
here,
have to
loads of them. We
explore
can load them
other
all
ways
up with
of
as much
settling
ore
our
as possible.
differences.
She's not happy. Oh. She's complaining that we're too dumb. We are a bit dumb. Could we maybe add this up here? That would help research quite a bit, actually. Alright. Anywhere else they could do with... There's a huge gap here for Grammaticus, actually. None of them have it. Well, this is what the concrete is for. We haven't filled up, have we? That's not full. It's just at a clean 150. No, okay, it's just coincidence. Yeah, just I don't know why it looked like it wasn't moving, but obviously moving now. Okay, so I mostly wanted to have the forum concrete extend its way all the way over here. Oh yeah.
Construction of a ship has finished.
There we go. That's, I think,
Construction of a ship has finished.
almost everything paved. How's that Grammaticus looking now? A bit better. Still a little pocket around here in the center, but there is a tech to get 20% extra range, so I think that would probably be filled in then. It is a bit of waste though, wasted time at the moment. Oh, there will be a library here as well. It's tempting to try and get that library soon because it is just free tech, right? Gives you research speed, I guess. It would really help. I guess I'll try to prioritize it. Ooh, I think Zara need to. We have trade rights. Do you have mosaic?
Cities are a lot like
She
rivers.
does. We could just buy
You
it and
get
build it
gates and junctions, wings and rivers.
without having to set all that up
and
myself.
there's also the bitter part.
So patricians, what do we need? We just needed like a couple more houses to be able to do a temple and a library. I think it's worth it.
She's under attack.
So let's see. Let's just do a little block here. There we go. So the library needs 5 mosaics, not much, and 20 concrete. And then it'll fit bang right there. And that will give us what? Knowledge plus 7? Whoa. Oh yeah. Definitely get that. What's going on? A civilian ship is under attack. This ship is badly mauled as well. Okay, hang on. We need to get the 21 sardines. We're going to follow Caesar. Caesar's going to go to Lilybæon, to Valeria. And then we need military ships. You can drop that stuff back off in here. I don't know if I need to keep the Dindemene idle or not, but I'm going to.
As do we.
Now, you're the one under attack. Let's go fight you. The other guys all have a job right now. Okay, so instead actually protect this ship. Just make sure he gets home. Alright, anyways, long story short, we're just making sure the ships that are damaged are going to be protected. There is a couple of damaged ships roaming around on trade routes right now, but I think they'll be okay. They're pulling into the port and they'll get healed. There's only 2 pirate ships out in the world right now, so it's not too bad. There's one down in the south and one up in the north. So recent quakes have already caused light damage, but no one knows what would happen to Latium if Ocassus were to erupt again. A major sacrifice is expected, both by your populace and Sicilia, but you don't have to pay up for all of it. The Emperor might help if you present some persuasive arguments. It's a necessity to appease the gods. 51% chance of success, based on our belief. 73% chance based on knowledge.
Want to organize and go against me. Against the greatest empire the world has ever seen.
Oh, we have enough prestige. So this one, a chance to show off wealth and grandeur. Yeah, you'll love it. So he's going to give us 75 gold ore. Okay. A lavish offering to Vulcan is great. Is a great opportunity to remind plotting patricians that they are only small fry. Hopefully the Emperor will seize this opportunity to blaze with imperial glory. An imperial envoy will soon arrive near the Villa Augusta. Near the Villa Augusta. Quest target. Sails to Diana's harbor. Oh, that's something else. Oh. There he is. Can we break off a ship maybe to meet up with him? This ship is way far away. I don't know why I chose that one. One of these guys would be perfect. Right, you let me know when you get there. I wonder is he on a timer or anything? And he's going to give us 75 gold. Man, there's so much going on. Right, so hand that in, and you can pick this up. Right, great. Everything's good. We need to start killing some of these pirates. You can hand this in, no? Rescue 4 out of 5. So we've got 1. I guess you need all of it here at once, because I can't hand that just the 1 in, it seems. We're also with the Emperor now. Receive the bounty? Yes.
Neptune's finest.
Awesome. Ave Praetor. Calidus extends his greetings. He seemed mighty impressed. Talks about you as if you were the only one who flattened, as if you were the one who flattened Carthaga. Of course, maybe you're about to attack them again, but that's not for me to know. Carthaga. Well, Carthaga shouldn't really be a problem for us anymore, I would hope.
We stand waiting.
Alright, a few things we have to do while we're here. So yeah, I guess this is all part of... We have to load up as much as we can to... I wonder what the offering does. Can it delay the eruption, or maybe it makes it shorter or something?
Throw away, Praetor.
Alright, sell
Let me
that.
tally that up for you.
We can also collect the things that we
What
need.
could you possibly require?
Sell that.
Ooh, it's a deal.
Right, so...
Throw away,
The ore.
Praetor.
The ore is going to go back to Neapolis, of course. This can go onto one ship now. You can go back to Neapolis.
Waiting for your decree.
You're going to go and collect your flotsam. And maybe attack that pirate. He's just waiting in there. That's perfect. Love it. So funny the way he's doing that. Volcanic activity is causing unease among your citizens.
A decision, your judiciousness.
Oh, maybe I'm taking too long. The shrines and Sicella of Neapolis are stacked with stony sacrifices, but as Acostus shows no sign of going back to sleep, suspicion spreads that somehow something about this is wrong. An abjuring augur believes that while simple elemental sacrifice may suit the people of Sinis, a real city requires something more elaborate. Chalk it up to the weight of civilization. If your residences should be sufficiently adorned with goods that please Vulcan, your augurs will help stoke your sacrificial pyre. Will you strike a deal with the divine? The provided goods can be used for civil sacrifice. I can give them 5 statuettes and we'll get 30 gold and 25 limestone. Yes. Okay. Glittering black idols made of chthonic glassy stone from Vulcan's forge. Exactly the right sort of thing to set a worried mind at ease. The abjuring augur leaves with an armful of statuettes. Returns with an armful of ore. A team of wheelbarrows just outside. Bear the rest.
As ever, we shall obey.
You know, I guess I could be mining my own gold. If we just push this a bit further, but I'm not going to do that. It'll be fine, right? They said you can field anything. It doesn't have to be just gold. Let's start loading up these triremes, actually, with the sacrifice as well. And my other ships are on the way back home now, so we should see them soon enough.
We stand.
So our mosaics have arrived. The gold has arrived.
Waiting for your decree.
Are these all military ships? This one isn't, actually. So you can pick up that gold, I guess. So it's 100 gold. I'll leave the 5 for myself. I think that's kind of it. I don't really have much else now. They don't accept salt, I don't think, so... I'm pretty happy with that. 100 gold, 150 iron, 100 coal, and 200 marble. It's actually 200 coal and 50 limestone. Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean, that seems like a good amount. I don't know. It doesn't have any guidance on how much I should bring.
Time flies, as do we.
Right, let's build that library. Now, it's not actually going to be built until we connect it with a road. So for now, I'll just do a little road like this, connecting to each little corner. Now, this building kind of annoys me because if I remember correctly, it has like a grassy edge to it. So I feel like having grass around it will look good. So it'll blend with the ground of the actual building asset. Let's see what I mean.
Given a home to so many scholars and their works. All this knowledge in one place.
No, we haven't connected it yet. So there we go. So what do I mean? It's that
You've given a
this
home to so many
grass
scholars and
spillover
their works.
happens whether there's grass here or
All
not.
this knowledge
So
in one place.
like you can see the road kind of has grass between it and the asset. I don't know why they've done that. But it kind of makes me feel like I need grass around it. For instance, if I was just to fill this in, like this is it filled in. I don't know why it's like that. It just is. Maybe it's just me who's crazy and is bothered by that, but I am really bothered by that. For such a high tier building. It's like, why would you do that? There is the grassy pavement that might look kind of better.
But never want to pay for it.
Not really. So, whatever, you know. Whatever. I'll probably figure something out to do with it later. But even some trees and stuff along here might kind of mask it and make it look a lot better. But it looks cool from above and from here now. Looks nice. So if we have a look at that, I kind of put it down in a bad way. Ooh, yeah, pretty good. Just a little bit off on the edges here, I guess. So it's a negative fire safety effect. So we're actually just evened out for fire safety now. And we do have a plus 400 buffing us right now, so fair enough. I don't know, I mean, I guess I understand why, but it seems like such a large spread. And then 7 research. That's great. That's going to really help things speed up.
Every corner of your city.
And a good amount of prestige too. Now we are currently moving our ship to go to Concordia. That's almost done. The Grand Adornments has almost arrived. We're just coming up to Neapolis now. And then the material, we've just brought it around. So let's do that, shall we? So let's just check again. We've got 100 gold ore, 200 marble, 150 coal plus 50 limestone on this ship, and then 50 coal here. So that's a total of 200 and then 150 iron. So a little mix of everything.
You honor Vulcan.
Yes.
I shall be here
700
to receive
so
your
far.
servants if they should come bearing more gifts.
Make a choice. Is 700 enough? I mean, I don't know.
The mountain's veins are laid bare, but he will want more. He will want everything.
Really? I mean, I could literally take everything, I guess.
Your ships come and go. I am assured that you are doing all that can be done, and more. You bring a mighty treasure, wrested from the mountain, bought by sweat. Governor, if this will not satisfy him, then I am not sure what will.
Exactly. If that's not enough, what is?
Bene. This next phase of the plan may prove more challenging. My uncle has always wanted to see an aqueduct filled not with water, but with wine. And I may have promised to provide this.
Fill it with wine. 45. I had to give 45 wine to make that happen today.
You would do me a great honor by letting the wine runneth over.
Do we get to see it turn into... That'd be awesome if it ran red. I mean, it'd be devastating for the public health. But it'd be pretty cool nonetheless. So what's next? Begin the celebration at the cistern.
It appears that ready access to unlimited alcohol has a deleterious
Yeah, I would have thought
effect on
so.
civil order. Why would you share in the text my uncle is too inebriated himself to notice?
Quell the drunken unrest in the streets. Build custodies around your city to deal with any unrest. They should be handled by this one, no? Yeah. Any other unrest? I think we're okay. It's just in the... yeah. Just the patricians getting a little rowdy. But they're being handled. No problem. Something I was thinking here, this fountain is nice and everything, but it'd be perfect to put a spinner there as well. Because there's no spinner nearby, and it'd be a really great benefit. So it's classic, you know, torn between what looks good and what would be more gameplay efficient. Alright, the riot has been quelled.
Governor. I hope that my indiscretion did not cause you too much undue inconvenience.
Hora Leta Nique. For 4 hours, 4 happiness, -1 health. That's pretty good. Is that active now? Wow, we're not getting that much really. Production buildings. Oh, right, production buildings on the island with 4 happiness. I see.
Expect this treatment annually.
A slow morning and a throbbing headache. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, so this means our quest tracker now only has one thing in it. We've done 700. Or part of me goes like maybe 1,000 is the number. You know, if I was the developer, what number is in there? 500 maybe? Seems a bit low. 1,000 could be the number they want. Raw materials, do we have that? 15, 22, 24? I really don't, without really just delaying things massively. So let's just go with what we have then. even though 700 feels like an ominous number. Let's make a choice. Begin the ritual.
Vulcan, you have given us much. You
I
have
have.
given us hope.
700 talents
This
of
time,
ore,
disaster
including
may
gold.
be averted, for the governor of Latium has shown his true worth. Vulcan, behold your praetor, our divine protector.
Well, what could
May
it
he be
possibly do? It's not
tempered
going to
by
stop
you.
it, right?
May he become impervious, an aegis of your making. See for yourself the multifold gifts we bring to Occasus. Bones of the mountain to strengthen your own. Descend, descend, turn back to your golden chambers. Send the Titans to sleep, for if you show your burning eye, all beauty must perish.
Oh, is that everything we loaded up?
And how much sweeter is the ring of steel, the sweat of honest labor. Grant us your mercy. Protect our governor and our homes. This is all that we ask. Please.
Please. Okay, well that doesn't look good. that doesn't look good.
Vulcan, this cannot be your answer. His voice is like the roar of an injured
Can I get my ore
beast.
back, or no?
Neptune's finest!
Did they throw it into the mouth of the volcano, maybe?
You will not be at peace. I don't understand.
No. A fog descends. Tremors and earthquakes will occur across Latium. Well, that's not good. Do you see it?
earth
The mist.
exhales, its pulse quickens.
It's like the baths are steaming. Oh, different music. Now we can have a look at where the temple's gonna go, actually. I was thinking somewhere like here. Pretty good reach, because another one's probably gonna go over there in the future. Yeah, let's just slam it down. Well, actually, let's do this. I'll just connect a road over to that directly here. Bring a road over this way, maybe. See, there's a little bit of missing road there. Right there. But yeah, temporary until we like make it look better, I guess. Well, should we pop that down? Why not? So how much would it be? 60,000. But we're nearly at 500,000. So that's good. And that's what will be affecting almost everything. So yeah, not bad. Not a bad placement, really. Especially considering if there's going to be, like, it goes all the way to here. So another one could maybe go even over here, and that would reach all of this and probably border up against it. So pretty good. Let's go with that. And maybe even higher up the hill would be a little bit nicer. In some ways, it's kind of bad placement because there's not going to be that much over on this side. But let's go with it. It looks really cool, too. The Vulcan one. I think Minerva is still my favorite one, but this one looks sick. So that's going to be 6 belief and an increase in population. Nice. That's great. You better start praying. So what's this say? Increased probability of tremors and earthquakes. And clicking it just gives us this view. Little smoke coming out the top there. What is this? Mist is bubbling. Very cool music. Let me turn that music up. Hint runes. Oh, yes. So I've got to ship. Oh, it's here already. Concrete. So with the concrete arrive, with having got the concrete here, build an aqueduct cistern. Now we're not going to get the effect. Oh, crap. We don't have enough. We need more clay.
We stand waiting.
Go to Capua. Get the clay. Yeah, so it's not going to boost our plantations, right? Because we don't have the technology yet. And in the future, we'll be boosting the Sandark nurseries as well. So that's going to be nice in a future patch. That's the reason I moved them out there. thinking that they wouldn't get that effect. What's this now? Volcanic events require your decision. Your most prominent merchants arrive in your praetorium to discuss the dilemma of Ocassus. A rain of ash could prove fatal for the economy. Basic necessities such as clothes and food might run short. Therefore, it could be prudent to stockpile these essential goods. Unfortunately, doing so will increase the upkeep of these branches. What will you do? Yes, do it. 20% productivity for an upkeep cost of 50%, and the Emperor favors this decision.
Consider it done.
Consider it done. The music's awesome. Love it. Oh, this is everywhere as well, yeah. Let's go with this one. Reason being, we could affect the coast here, but also livestock farms workforce negative 33% and upkeep costs reduced. Small effect. The other guy I forgot to place in, that we may have just seen, was the one that improves the reach from the happiness. The guy that fell overboard for Diana. Happiness +1 and health from the theater if supplied.
Nice place you've got.
Yeah, it gave it a little bit of a bump.
Shake on it.
Okay. Then we could build the horses. A horse breeder. Maybe. There's not much space really, actually. Let me get rid of that.
Is this my punishment?
Move this down
Leading them
here.
into those caves.
Or actually move that
What a
somewhere
fear
up
they
there.
must have felt. I thought
Which
it was
makes
what you
everything
wanted.
about herself. Alright, horse breeder, just like that. Now, in making horses every 1 minute, if we have an Equitum campus, we can recruit cavalry. It's 18 equites. Maybe just even along here for now would be alright. So, 22 equites, 18 liberty, and they will take 10 horses. So, I guess 20 minutes, isn't it, before we get the 10 we need. Unless we build more. Suppose there's no harm. Let's get a couple more. This is a good layout, actually, because it's nice and rectangular. But that doesn't work, so let's do it this way. I don't care that I'm affecting the wood. They'll be fine. They actually are fine, but they won't be when I do this. Ah, so it's the same layout, but when rotated on diagonal axis, you lose out a little bit of grid space because of math. That's okay though, I guess. What could you do about it? Something like that to make it look a bit more natural. This place needs a rework. Need to put the livestock farms either on different islands or in its own enclosure. Look a lot better. Now, we're getting clay down in Capua.
What could you possibly require?
We might need to ferry wood and clay up to Neapolis, thinking about it. I should probably position ships in different places. So 2 down here maybe. And 2 at Falernum. Because they're probably going to need help. Oh yeah, that's the next thing we could do with the concrete, is put up some gates and stuff. That could be fun. So let's see. We've got one there and one there. So this one could affect that gate.
At your
It's something.
service.
Increased range. Alright. Yeah, let's make stone out of these.
Vulcan, Vulcan, I beg you.
I can't do that
stay
bit for
your
some reason.
anger. Did
Oh
we
my
not
god,
give
here we
you
go.
everything?
Did we not give you everything? That didn't give me much time to build up a stockpile. Jeez. What was that, like 10 minutes max? Well, well.
And kindness, that sacrifice should be thus rewarded. I was a fool thinking
Oh, here we go.
you could be appeased. You are ruin, and your voice is death. Get out of my head.
Get out of my mind. Volcanic eruption. Oh my goodness. Oh jeez, my library.
Your soils reap ripely in your care.
Shut up, Concordia. So we just have to take this for what? 7.5 minutes. Oh my days. I'll tell you what would be kind of cool. Let's get down on the ground level. Let's experience it. Can we get into our skin? There we are. Jesus Christ, get it! Well, he wouldn't be saying Jesus Christ, but you know what I mean. Get indoors! Gods of mercy. The firemen, they don't know what to do. This is a Roman 9/11, basically, what's happening right now. Our new library and everything. I think it looks pretty cool from down here. Get to the temple, get to the temple! Some people are pretty chill. Other people were running in the background. Yeah, a lot of people here are actually pretty chill.
Flying debris. It may yet be of some use.
Oh my god, oh yeah, it's hitting out into the water. Could hit our ships, I guess. Well, how are things looking? We're in the red for money. We could start repair already. Do it. Keep it going. And what do we got here? Oh, bits of obsidian. Yes. Give me the obsidian. In fact... Oh yeah, it's all over the place. Survive the eruption and pick up 3 out of 5 rockfall. Okay. Some here. There we go.
Your people tell me that this rock has a prism trapped inside
Rainbow
it.
obsidian. Inside a lava prison, a prism of color.
They think... No, if there is beauty in destruction, I am blind to it.
It's okay, they're out there, the fire guys are doing their job. It's not so bad. Not so bad. Not so bad. What's wrong with the mines? Production is paused. Productivity negative 100% for mines and quarries. Oh, right. Oh! I see. The explosions are just moving. Or the debris, I should say. It's going further and further out the islands. Hitting Capua and Falernum now. We're just about to. Yeah, that makes sense. Where's the ship that had clay on it? Bad time to build the aqueduct. Although, kind of good time for the putting out fires safety, I guess. Let's build that stuff back up. They're okay. They're fine. Oh, the hemp farm, the wheat. It's hitting. It's just reached Capua. I like our ships say that they're in combat, when really I think they've just been hit by rogue debris.
Is Proserpina's mother and gives life to our soil.
I gotta say, I'm kind of disappointed people are just acting like pretty chill. I'm so sure I've seen, like we saw them running around like crazy earlier, but now they're just like, yeah, whatever. I feel like they should be running a bit more. When troops land on islands and stuff, they do run. So they do have the tech and the animations. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. Oh my god. Direct hit on the temple. Yeah, there we go, there we go. Now you're talking. Maybe it just needs to, oh. It just needs to land closer. Not so bad. I still think we're getting away with it kind of okay here. And Neapolis is doing fine. Doing totally fine. Still stockpiling, apparently.
Children! Where are the children?
Won't somebody think of the children?
Let me out!
Oh, jeez. That's horrific. We're actually full up on sardines as well. Good thing having all those extra things. What are you lacking? Oh yeah, you're going to be lacking that stuff for a while. In fact, we could pause all these. They're not going to be needed, right? Get that workforce back. We could probably pause all these. If the mines are offline, there's just no point. Yeah. Alright, I mean, yeah, not so bad. I actually thought it'd be a lot worse when the initial shots were coming in. Oh, this has to be collected with the ship. Well, we actually just sent our ships out, so that's kind of good. Chunk there. Wish we could see them on the radar or something. That'd be nice. I just have to look around. Only a minute to go. Looks like we've pretty much survived the main blast radius anyway that hit us. Wonder how everyone else is doing. Zara Nitu, her bathhouse is on fire. That's rough. Yeah, she's not faring too well. I wonder does they have any concept of what's happening?
Vulcan have mercy.
Volcanic rockfall occurs across the province. It can damage buildings, mines cannot operate, and each eruption you survive increases the output of obsidian in pits and quarries in Latium. Yeah, let's repair a few of these things. Okay, I mean, I don't know if I should build the aqueduct now, but why not, I guess. There we go. Aqueduct has been complete, and we can build it here. Oh, we need even more concrete. That must have been exactly 100 then. That's a coincidence. I didn't even check. Are we out? Yeah, we're totally out. Okay. Well, you guys can go back to Neapolis maybe and pick some up. Oh yeah, we're just picking up. So I guess I'll just scour around and look for bits of obsidian. Well, there we go. We survived it. A volcanic winter for an hour and 2 minutes. Oh my god. Happiness -3, health 3, and fire safety 3 for an hour?
It is over.
Dude, it's just beginning.
Winter comes. Do not let them starve, Governor.
Ugh.
It is all my fault.
We're gonna have like, oh, I was gonna say, a rebellion.
The ashes, like an overbearing mother, smothers her young. Nothing may
We've got
grow,
enough horses. Let's
not
build this.
until winter relents.
Build our first cavalry unit. Might need them to run around the city. Jeez, I had no idea that would last so long. I thought it'd be like 10 minutes, another 10 minutes of winter. I mean, I didn't know the effects were that bad.
With their lot and may soon revolt.
Place is still on fire. And we were mid-building the wall. I think we should really do that. You
Conditions for plague.
can just select these segments, can we?
One of your cities is at risk of a great fire.
Almost out of concrete, actually. Thinking about it, we're not going to be able to make more concrete.
At risk of a great fire.
Oh, this is everywhere as well. Oh, actually, that's not so bad. Falernum's okay. And Capua might have a great fire. The fires I don't mind. It's the rebellion that'd be a real bad one to have, because then troops and stuff would have to be called in.
You will protect me, right? I don't
Diana
think I
asks
need fear.
you to help her evacuate the Isles. Absolutely. I'm on the way. Help is on the way. Oh yeah, and we have another island. We have the Vassal Island. I forgot about that. Wonder how long obsidian lasts in the water, and if AI take it. Oh shit. The Inferno Ignis Magnus has started in Neapolis. Why do we have troops?
In your city.
What's happened? What do I do? Use troops to evacuate. Oh.
Simple serves best.
Go, go, go. Call in the legions. Can we mobilize the legions? Yes. Get into the town. Help everybody. Oh my days, look at this. Jeez. Evacuate building. Evacuate building, yeah, get down there. Is this working? I assume so, right? Yes. Good, good, good. Oh my god. And it's nighttime now, and ash rains down across Neapolis. 1 out of 45 endangered buildings. Yeah, we need to get the troops over here fast then.
Future citizens unite.
So this one's bad, this one's bad. Then after that one, go for that one, I guess.
A windfall, I dare say.
Oh, the city is ablaze at night, just little pockets of light. Not too bad economy-wise, though. Didn't cripple too much yet, although we're slowly going to just start eating through our food, and we know now that we're also suffering 75% productivity on all farms, even livestock farms and stuff. So that's not good.
Cohorts at your command.
Oh, you're still doing this one? Yeah, sorry. Here are some of those buildings. The troops are on the way. They're going to cross over. Trade is still ongoing, at least. Meet with Cecilia's acolytes. Your sacrifices may not have prevented the eruption. Yeah, I know. I mean, I gave so much. What did I even reduce? The first eruption, it was 7 minutes. I wonder, does it last like 10 minutes, and maybe would there have been more bombardment? I don't know. But everyone in Latium knows you tried. The good people offer their support to you now. Simple folks as well as learned acolytes of Sinus. I see. Overwhelming support. Happiness area of effect for Shrines of Vulcan. +2. And health 2. Okay.
Prudent.
That's a little help. I mean, slight dent has been made, perhaps. I can't really get rid of the other shrines and replace them with Vulcan, though.
Future citizens unite.
I don't know if I need to click the building or just be near it. Because this... It looks like just be near it.
Serves best.
Just help them evacuate. Oh, man. The villa is still just borderline okay, though. What's this one? There's chaos in the streets. Libertas negative 200. Plebeians negative 100 for 50 minutes. Ignis Magnus. There's chaos in the streets. Utter disbelief in the city. Oh, there's no religion. Oh my god. Evacuated building. So that's helping reduce the timer every time we successfully evacuate. I see.
Future citizens unite.
Troops are on the way, though. They're not even using the bridge. They're just going to cross over the muddy stream, the ash-filled streams. That's why that cavalry would be great if we could get them in. Oh, but they're... It says remaining time 2 minutes, but it's not moving. So, I was too slow with that. We don't have the workforce, I guess, maybe. Or could we pause to get them back, I guess? I suppose all the farms could be just turned off, couldn't they? If they're not really making anything. Although I guess we need... Yeah, can't really do that either. Interesting. 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 There's 200... Yeah, let's pause the sheep. Anything that claws back a little bit of that workforce would be nice right now.
Some of the necessary materials haven't reached us.
It's not really doing much, I gotta be honest. There we go. Just if we can get these rolling out again. That'd be great. Yeah, they're moving now. Good. Because they can move around fast.
Salutary!
The Inferno looks like it's almost over. I mean, I'm only seeing it in... Oh, it's spreading. They want to be evacuated. There's no fire over here, though. That's a bit lame.
Simple serves
Well, get
best.
moving, I guess. I could understood if it's... Oh, yeah. Oh. It is spreading. With that fire, are they helping? They are helping put it out. Actually, yeah. You think the firefighters would handle getting people out of there? But yeah, over here is a bit weird because it's just like there is no fire. And also the rooftops are all scarred black, which is cool. Nice. What's this? Discuss the ongoing incident.
Your judiciousness.
Offer a sacrifice of 200 wood to get fire safety 2 on all buildings. I think I gotta do that. The priests now lead a mob to your villa demanding that you appease their god. Yeah. Do it.
Only time.
I could have
will
used coal,
tell.
but we've given away all the coal. So that's fixed fire safety.
Help, Governor. The families are refusing to protect me.
So we have to get to Diana and Valeria, do we? Go to Valeria. Let's try help her as well. We should be at Diana's now as well.
What could you possibly require?
I'm not sure what we have to do though. Oh, feed Lilybay and also help Diana's shelter. And these are optional. Oh, I'd love to do that though, yeah. Okay, right. Well, I'm going to have to leave it there. We're in a precarious position. There's an inferno weirdly spreading to other parts of the city that are kind of disconnected. But it makes sense. I mean, these were hit just as badly. The economy's not so bad, but we do have 30 more minutes of this, 54 minutes of the winter. I'd like to get to Albion, but looking at how severe and how long this is lasting, actually, might not be able to do that. We are making our first cavalry unit as well, which will be out in just a minute. So hopefully in the next episode we'll just be running around, hopefully helping people evacuate. I assume cavalry can help, and they should be able to move faster. The other islands been neglecting a bit, but they seem okay. Workforce is fine here on Capua. Workforce is totally fine here on Falernum. It's currently 2 a.m., so obviously things are dark. I like the nighttime, the darkness though. Hope people don't mind it. So yeah, I think that's pretty much it. What else do we have? Ash settles over Latium like a bad mood. Across the province, petitioners assemble at governor's villas. You are but one governor, yet the work of governing continues. Ben Balian and your local clerks have worked tirelessly to sift and sort through the pleas of your people. With the swipe of a tablet, your will shall be done. Yeah, this one then. This one's easy. Because if the houses are... all my houses are touching a market and a forum, so they should get a net 1 happiness. A 1 prestige as well. Let's do it. That seems like the right one.
A bold step, Ere.
Let's check Neapolis. Have I crippled things? No, things did get better. Alright, well anyway, that's definitely going to be it then. So this one dragged on really long, but of course, a lot was happening. There's so many quests to do. At least I'm glad I cleared all the contracts and then we had this happen. That looks sick as well in the distance. Check it out. Let's have a look at this place. And let's turn off these things just to see what the place looks like. There we go.
The beating of the drums.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, as much fun as I'm having, I'd love to go around and solve every little problem, but we have to just have a cutoff here. Episode's been running very long indeed. We've got another hour of surviving volcanic ash. Hopefully that inferno can be mitigated and pushed out. It seems like we're pretty much on top of it. The troops are moving in. Things should be okay. The real test is going to be surviving the next hour of volcanic ash, where we're going to be really suffering for food, which could cause a population crash. You know, obviously we can make various different types of food, but having not enough of whatever category means the population is going to go lower. Happiness is still in the realm of having a rebellion, so possibly if that happens, we'll be in a lot of trouble. We'll have to start, because they'll take workforce away and stuff. So we'll see how it goes. But right now, I think we're just right on the edge of danger. I think we're kind of out of the immediate danger, so hopefully not too bad. And then, if everything gets stabilized and is okay, we'll go to Albion. But it might be one more episode. Maybe we'll wait until the volcanic winter has lifted. Anyways, that's going to be it for me. Thank you again very much for watching. Sorry for a delay, and I'll see you in the next one.